We're just days into the school year, and already some Texas students are proving they learned nothing from last year. Taylor, Texas, just northeast of Austin, has about 17,000 residents, one high school, not very big. So imagine their surprise when they learned Thursday 3 of those students, all 17, all old enough to know better, were arrested for plotting an attack on their school with firearms and explosives. Fortunately, another student heard them discussing that plan, a student who did pay attention to the mass carnage last year in Parkland, Florida, and immediately reported it all to the school resource officer and a detective. In no time, the 3 would-be desperados graduated from wannabe terrorists to real-life arrested suspects. They take even joking about attacking a school seriously in Taylor. And so should you. So should every child, every parent, every person in Texas. We've had too much heartache already with last year's horrors. The First Baptist Church parents in Sutherland Springs who buried their innocent children know that. So do parents in Italy, Texas, who raced to the hospital, praying all the way a wounded child would survive being shot at school. To the pranksters, the game players thinking of concocting such a nightmare, even as a joke, be forewarned. No games this year, no joking. To those who discover such a plot, heed the lesson successfully taught in tiny Taylor, Texas, and now shouted in every school where they were not so fortunate. If you see or hear something, say something. You can comment on Facebook. Look for WFAA.